Hi everybody, welcome to Kim's Chaotic Cooking channel. Now, if you're like me and you have kids who love chocolate chip cookies, or maybe you like chocolate chip cookies, then you're gonna wanna have a good recipe. So I looked online and I decided to try and find a recipe that appeared to be pretty popular. And then I came across, sorry, I'm just adjusting everything. I came across a recipe that had over 12,000 reviews. And much to my shock, it was listed as being 5 stars out of 5. Now I thought I have to try this recipe. So that's why I'm here today. I am going to make this recipe and see what I think. And hopefully my kids will love it and yeah, everything will be good. Okay, so I have pre-prepared some flour, baking soda, baking powder and salt. And I have mixed it all together and set it aside. Okay, in the recipe, you needed 3 cups of plain flour, or some people know it as all-purpose flour. 1 teaspoon of bicarb soda or baking soda, and half a teaspoon of baking powder. 1 teaspoon of sea salt. I didn't have sea salt, so I have used Himalayan salt, which I think should be fine. Now, the next step is to get a bowl, and in that bowl, we are going to mix the butter and the sugar, okay? Still setting the flour and everything aside. So we're going to cream the butter. I have softened the butter, but it got a little bit over soft. So it's pretty much melted. But again, I'm no professional cook. I just want to try out a popular recipe and see if I'm impressed. Because, seriously, over 12,000 subscribers, 5 stars out of 5. That is seriously a lot. Now, so I need butter and I need the sugars, both the sugars. So we need the brown sugar, which was 1 cup. And then we need a cup of granulated sugar. So we're going to mix in both of those. Now I am going to steal, oh, here I go already making a mess. I am going to steal the spoon from the flour. It's all going to get mixed in anyway, so who really cares? And I'm going to mix up the sugars with the butter until they are creamed up and fairly mixed, okay? So I am going to lift it up because, you know, it's going to be easier to mix it. I will put it back under here for you. Look, there you go. That'll be nice. I'll do it the hard way. Now, just a little bit about me. You may wonder why I call it Kim's Chaotic Kitchen. Well, it's chaotic because I have 4 kids, and I will tell you that 3 of them are on the spectrum. And then on top of that, we have 2 dogs, 2 cats, 2 turtles, a reef tank, a pond, and yeah, no, that's it. And needless to say, most of the pets are looked after by me. Well, actually, pretty much all of them, but that's okay. Now, and unfortunately, sometimes when I'm trying to prepare my meals, the cats think that they should come and check out what I'm cooking. And the dogs are usually sitting at my feet. I'm surprised. Actually, none of them are here right now. I think they're sleeping. Okay, so that's mixed up good enough, I think. Now, we are going to mix in 2 eggs. And we have them already cracked and ready to go. And a teaspoon of vanilla, I believe. So professional, aren't I? Okay, let's do this. What is it? Oh, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Okay. Let me get my little... I didn't measure this one. I figured that I could manage to measure that one while I was filming. Okay, so 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Watch me mess it up. Not one. Ooh. Ready, ready, ready. Ah, please, please, please. No. Okay, done. Good enough. Now, so we have that, and we are going to combine them as well. And just really want to watch me mix. Hopefully not. You probably don't care about seeing the mix. Anyway, so let's get them all combined. I really wish I had an electric mixer, like one that you could just get it to mix itself. Eventually, I will. I've seen them, and they're so expensive. Why are they $300? I can buy an electric mixer that I use by hand for like 20 bucks. Okay, 20 bucks. Okay, so that's combined. Okay, so let's see what else they want us to do. Now we need to mix in the dry ingredients and combine them all, and then we need to mix in the chocolate chips. Okay, so dry ingredients all going in. Might give it a little bit of a mix with half of it. And then, okay. Yeah, see, this is where a nice automatic electric stand mixer would be handy. God, I'm surprised I haven't spilt this yet. Okay, so that's all of that in. Okay, I spilt a little bit over there before, but hey, let's not tell anyone about that, hey? Yeah, so my life can be a bit chaotic at times. I always tell the kids, once one of the pets pass on, normally we would, if we lost a dog, we'd get another dog. And if we lost a cat, well, the cats are fairly new, actually. We've only had cats for 2 years. And that's my daughter's cats. So I don't know what happens if one of them passes on. Hopefully not, because they're only little. They're only 2 years old. And our kitties are Ghost and Orion. And Orion is a Bengal cross British Shorthair. And Ghost is, I believe, a tuxedo cat. Kira seems to think that she is a ragdoll. Now, traditionally ragdolls weren't black and white, but I don't know. They've been bred. They're obviously mixed breed. They're not purebred. Actually, I'm going to have to pick this up to stir it a bit because it's actually quite hard stirring it under there. But I will keep talking for a minute. Hopefully you're not already listening and thinking, oh, shush, talk too much. Anyway, and our doggies, we have Luna, who is a black Cocker Spaniel, and she is my baby. And I absolutely love Cocker Spaniels. That's something that I discovered after accidentally buying one. I thought I was buying a King Charles Spaniel, but I got confused with the names. And we bought a little Cocker Spaniel, Holly, and when I lost her, oh my God, I was so devastated because I found out Cocker Spaniels are an amazing dog. Okay, so now what's next? Hang on, gotta get my glasses back on. Hang on. Oh, just the chocolate chips. Oh, we're nearly there. Okay, so now, I probably should have said in the beginning, but you need to preheat an oven for 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees roughly Celsius. And you might want to line a baking tray with, oh my God, there's so much here. You might want to line a baking tray with some grease-proof paper. Okay, I think that's mixed in enough. That's good enough. Okay. I have done that with a very small and old baking tray. Okay, and what we're going to do now is we are going to take about 2 or 3 tablespoons. You can make the cookies whatever size you want, I guess. I don't know what 2 or 3 tablespoons looks like, but I guess that's about 3 or 4 tablespoons. what I'm going to do is I'm only putting them in a small tray. I just want to trial them, and then I'm going to either freeze the rest of the ingredients or do some other stuff with them, like put some nuts or stuff in them. I don't know. I might make a couple of trays, but at the moment I just want to use this little tray and make maybe 2 or 3. Okay. I don't want a whole heap of cookies at the moment. I just wanted to trial this because, seriously, I mean, 12,000, I still can't get over that. 12,005 out of 5. I mean, how can that be wrong? How can you go wrong with that sort of recommendation? I'll tell you what, if these are horrible, there's a lot of people that have something to answer for. Okay, no, joking. Okay, now we have that done. Okay, so now I don't know, it's killing me to not press them down. Should I? Should I not? I don't know. I'm just going to get a little fork and just give them a little push. I like the little indentations. Now, one thing I did read in the notes of this recipe, do not overcook them, okay? When they come out, they are going to look doughy and half-cooked. You're going to let them sit on the tray for 5 minutes, and then you're going to take them off, and you're going to let them cool. And they are going to harden up. I know that happens with cookies. That's just a general rule of thumb, but the person did stress in the notes, do not overbake them. So, in your preheated oven, 375 degrees Fahrenheit, about 180, 190 Celsius. I have to convert that, I'm not sure what it is. And for 8 to 10 minutes, okay? So I'm going to put yous on pause. I'm going to cook these and we're going to see how they come out. Oh, I didn't finish telling you about the puppies. Oh, I can do that when I come back. Okay, let's put it on pause. Come on, pause. And it's not going to go on pause for me, is it? Okay, that's me back. The cookies have cooked. As you see, they have expanded. They are not necessarily the same size as each other. Big shock. Okay, now to get them out of the tin. Now they do appear to be, oh look, easy. So much from being half cooked. Maybe I overcooked them. Hopefully I did not go against what the person stressed, and that was to not overcook them. Now, I'm pretty happy. They look as just slightly golden brown, which is what they should be when you cook them. Once you see that they're just slightly golden brown, that's when you need to take them out. Maybe even a little bit before that. I was expecting them to be more doughy and not so well cooked. Now they are not cooled yet, but they're not hot. So I'm going to try. Ooh, they are pretty soft actually. When I went to break it, did you see what happened? They sort of started to cave. They're pretty gooey, and I love hot cookies, so I'm going to try it. Okay, they are quite moist still in the center, so I do think they need to sit and cool for a little bit so they set more. But I'll tell you now, they're yum. They are really good. They are really good. Just finish that last little bit that I got. Now, I don't know what sort of chocolate chips you like to buy, but I bought the Cadbury ones because I just don't think anything is better than Cadbury. Sorry if you disagree, but I think Cadbury is just amazing as far as their chockies and stuff go. There we go, that's better. What else was I gonna say? Would I give them 5 out of 5? I'll tell you what, they are very close. Off my original, while they're still warm, yeah, I might actually. A bit of ice cream on one of them. Oh my god, that would be amazing while it was still warm. I think kids will love these. I think adults will love these. They would definitely be popular if you took them to like some sort of thing where you have to take biscuits or baked goods. I'm really impressed. Oh, before I go, I will say, if you like my video and you would like to see what else I have in store, um, like, comment, and subscribe would be a great help to a brand new little channel. And I didn't finish telling you about my puppies. You heard about Luna, my black cocker spaniel. We also have Belle. Belle is a Maltese cross Pomeranian. At some point I will get them on video. I'm not on video because, you know, I just didn't want to get all fancied up, or at least I definitely felt daggy this morning and thought, no. And anyway, so we also have the turtles, which are Maclay River turtles. Their names are Crush and Squirt, not all that original. And then we have a reef tank with, basically these days, it's just got some Xenia coral, one clownfish. We did actually lose one of our clownfish a while ago, which was really sad because I had raised them since they were tiny little babies. They were like an inch long. They were so cute, and I used to hand feed them. Now they're aggressive and vicious, or only one left, but still. Clownfish are awful. If you have had a clownfish, you would know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, yeah, they're vicious little buggers. They really are. And I've got some blue-green chromis. What else have I got? Oh, a firefish and a yellow, is it ambassa, I think they call them. Plus we've got some hermit crabs and different snails. And at one stage there I found a little tiny 1/2 inch sea cucumber, because you buy live rock, which is rock that is taken from the ocean, and it can have creatures. And even though I only had one little tiny piece of live rock that I added to my tank, I actually got some amazing creatures that showed up, and quite a few times I was like, what is that? And I had to Google it and go online to find out whether it was a danger to my coral or whether it was all good. Because I used to have different kinds of coral and stuff like that, but I've cut back. I've just got Xenia because I've got too much going on. I can't be looking after, you know, really fussy, hard to keep alive coral. So anyway, that's what it is. At some point I will get a video and show my critters, and my kids probably won't come on video because, you know, on the spectrum they are not. One of them might, Kira might. Yeah, anyway, so that is me done, and I hope you didn't mind my babbling on, and I hope you like the look of my cookies. It's not a fancy kitchen, it's not a fancy me, but this is what it is. And anyway, I have some things in store that I want to show you, and maybe you'll be, you know, interested, hopefully. Okay then. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you've stayed this long, thank you for staying that long. As I said, please like, please comment, please subscribe. I'm a new channel and it would be extremely helpful. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.